Hello, I'm Terry with Terry Howe Associates. I'm out looking at a USDA foreclosure to be in our next online auction. The address is 105 Autumn Place in York, South Carolina. Pretty nice little house. It's mostly brick, but it's going to need it all. Clean, prep, paint, flooring, and it's probably going to need a little work in the kitchen. Let's head inside and take a look at it and see what you think. All right, we've stepped inside the front door, and usually when I go in a house and I step inside, I have a first impression. My first impression of this house is they used a kerosene heater. I've sold some that were a lot darker, but it'll clean up and paint good and make a nice house here. Just going to take a little work. The ceiling's in good shape just for the kerosene, so bring in some high-hiding paint, maybe vacuum it off or something, and then the rest of it, you might do a little wash down. Good prep job, and just haul this carpet out when you get here, or you can use it as a drop cloth before you move it. All right, we're going to look at the kitchen now. First thing I noticed in the kitchen, there's a window unit, and I see electric baseboard heat, so you're probably going to have to put in a heat and air system here. Go ahead and do the duct work and all and get this house up to date. The cabinet's got to go. It's been wet under there, and that floor is a little spongy over there too. I'm not going to walk on it again, but you can see where the sink is falling in. And neighbor told me somebody's living here till a few months ago, so I don't know. Again, this is a paneled wall, so it'll probably clean up pretty nice using some kind of cleaner and use that kerosene heater. And I imagine those appliances are going to be scrap. All right, we'll go down to the hall and look at some bedrooms. All right, this is our hallway. Again, we've got that kerosene, I call it smut, that comes off of there. And so there's going to be some cleaning and prep work in here, but the walls are in good shape. I don't see any like punches and all. This is our bath, a little cleaning in here. You can keep that floor. I have not been over there by the tub. It doesn't look like it's slanting or anything. Just a good cleaning in here would help, and you might be able to salvage it. The door looks fine. So there's something you can look at. This bedroom, they wrote on the walls with a magic marker, but you're going to be prepping it anyway. It's not really that bad. Somebody wrote their numbers on the wall. I'll go back over here. Look like they got loose with a magic marker. Ceiling in here is fine. I see a couple of spots right here, but we've had rain and they don't look like they're recent. Pretty much in here, clean, paint, prep, you know what I'm talking about. This bedroom's on the front side of the house, front left if you're facing the house. Same story here. I did see one place in the back of the closet needs a little repair work. That's a little piece of sheetrock. Rest of it looks fine. If you like that electric baseboard heat, it may work. But I see a little drainage right there. I don't know, that doesn't look too recent. You can check it out, it may cover it up. You know, as I look back, most of the doors in this house are in pretty good shape. They have some hardware on them. This room doesn't look like it was used much. Need a little prep work in here. Spider webs on it. I don't understand. Maybe they weren't using this room. I didn't show you the carpet in every room. It's got to go. So just, it'll save us time taking our tour, but this will give you an example of what it looks like. And that's probably true for every room. All right, we're going to go outside and take a look, a little bit of work outside, and you know, most of them need yard work anyway. Pretty nice house though. All right, I'm going to start over here on the left-hand side, and we'll go back a little bit, but I just want to show you there's some vines and a tree there. Probably help the side of the house if that was gone. I know the vines are going to have to go. The siding doesn't look that bad, but most people would wrap that, give it that new look. Roof's not new, but it's probably got a little life left in it. And while we're standing here, I'm just going to turn slow. You can see it looks like another foreclosure across the street, but most of these yards and all are well maintained. Mostly brick homes. They put a little twinge on them with that siding and things to give it a little personality. All right, we're walking around now. This trim work doesn't look too bad on the front. So if you did want to vinyl it, you probably don't have to do much or paint it. Out here, a little paint peeling. This is the back door. I noticed both porches on the corners, a few little bricks missing. You might want to work on that a little bit. That looks like the storm door off the back door. It may or may not be salvageable. There's the back of the kitchen. All right, and here's a glance at the yard. Not a bad looking yard. Pretty deep. A lot of room back here. And back toward the street, we do have a gravel drive. And you can almost stand up under that crawl space. This is kind of a little slanty lot. And I do see a little bit of that trim up there probably need to be replaced, regardless of what you do. Okay, this is going to be a good house for somebody in York. Only one we have here. It's an absolute auction. So you will be buying it. Okay, that's going to conclude our tour here at 105 Autumn Place, York, South Carolina. We've sold quite a few houses in this area, and I think this will be another good one for somebody to own. It's mostly brick. Got a little wood siding there on the front. Probably be painted, maybe wrap it in vinyl. That'll be up to you. I hope you'll take time to come out and look at this house on the inspection day. I make these videos so you can decide whether you even want to get in your car or not. And I think this one ought to pique your interest. It's a pretty solid house to start with. All right, I'm gonna move on to some other properties. Before I do, I need to remind you a couple of things. First time bidders, bid early in the process. Make sure your bidder number works. We start them at $1,000. Make sure it's working, because at the end, if you try to register and you don't input your information correct, the computer will not let you bid. Also, read the contract package. It's under documents. That tells you about the $5,000 you have to have a day at auction to balance in 30 days. There's no contingencies. Tells you when the inspection, tells you all the documents you're going to sign to buy this property. You don't have to wait 30 days to close. We're prepared to close. We've already done the title work. We have the attorney lined up. Everything's ready to go. You can pay cash the day of the auction if you want to. All right, remember, one last thing. This is an online only auction. Nobody will be here to take your bid at the premises. So be at the computer on the day the auction ends. Remember, the address is terryhowe.com. That's where we'll see you at the auction. Thank you for viewing the video. Hope you found it helpful, and I hope you're a successful bidder on this property.